Delaware DMV Permit Test 3.
Question 1. Which of the following are three types of intersections on the road?
Blind, controlled and diamond. Controlled, uncontrolled, and diamond. Controlled, uncontrolled, and blind. Controlled, uncontrolled, and cloverleaf.
Answer.
Controlled, uncontrolled, and blind.
Question 2. When going down a steep hill, you must
increase your speed. Shift to a higher gear. Shift to a lower gear. Turn on emergency lights.
Answer.
Shift to a lower gear.
Question 3. You must not use to exit the freeway, even in a traffic jam.
The rightmost lane. An entrance ramp. An exit ramp. A deceleration lane.
Answer.
An entrance ramp.
Question 4. A. Offers you the best possible protection in a car crash and, therefore, is your best defense against the drunk driver.
Safety seat belt. Car sensitive toolkit. Curved cushion seat. Windshield wiper.
Answer.
Safety seat belt.
Question 5. When backing up your vehicle, you must
depend on your side mirrors. Not depend on your mirrors, instead turn your head to look through the rear window. Not depend on your mirrors, instead honk your horn to alert pedestrians behind your vehicle. Depend on your rear view mirror.
Answer.
Not depend on your mirrors, instead turn your head to look through the rear window.
Question 6. Lanes of traffic going in opposite directions are divided by
black lane dividers, yellow lane dividers, red lane dividers, white lane dividers.
Answer.
Yellow lane dividers.
Question 7. If you see a yield sign in your driving lane, you must
move over to the left lane. Slow down and stop your vehicle if necessary. Proceed with an increased speed. Pull over your vehicle to the edge of the road.
Answer.
Slow down and stop your vehicle if necessary.
Question 8. A driver may pass on the right of another vehicle in which of these situations?
When entering a tunnel or a bridge. When the motor vehicle ahead is making or about to make a right turn. When passing on a hill or curve. When the motor vehicle ahead is making or about to make a left turn.
Answer.
When the motor vehicle ahead is making or about to make a left turn.
Question 9. What does this warning sign mean?
Only trucks are allowed. A parking area for trucks ahead. A downgrade ahead. A dip ahead.
Answer.
A downgrade ahead.
Question 10. If your engine dies as you pull around a corner, the best thing you should do is
steer to the right side of the road and stop. Try to restart the engine on the road. Hold your steering wheel tightly and keep your vehicle straight. Ease off the gas pedal.
Answer.
Steer to the right side of the road and stop.
Question 11. When stopped for a traffic violation, which of the following documents must be provided by the driver?
Driver's license. Proof of insurance. Vehicle registration. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 12. This sign warns that
vehicles must not turn around at an intersection or in the middle of a street. Trucks are not allowed to turn around. All vehicles must turn around at the sign. None of the above.
Answer.
Vehicles must not turn around at an intersection or in the middle of a street.
Question 13. If you skid while hydroplaning, you should
release the accelerator. Switch off the engine. Press the brake pedals hard. Push down on the gas pedal.
Answer.
Release the accelerator.
Question 14. At an intersection where there is no stop sign or traffic signal, drivers should yield to
vehicles coming from the right. Vehicles passing straight ahead. Vehicles approaching from behind. Vehicles coming from the left.
Answer.
Vehicles coming from the right.
Question 15. To prevent drowsiness and continuous driving on an interstate road, drivers must
keep shifting their eyes. Change lanes frequently. Use stimulants. Talk on a cell phone.
Answer.
Keep shifting their eyes.
Question 16. You must not pass a vehicle from the left when
you are far from a curve. Your lane has a solid yellow center line. Your lane has a broken white line. Your lane has a broken yellow center line.
Answer.
Your lane has a solid yellow center line.
Question 17. If you see a pedestrian using a guide dog or other service animal or carrying a white cane at an intersection, you must
reduce your speed and pass slowly. Switch on your headlights to alert the pedestrian. Use your horn to alert the pedestrian. Stop your vehicle.
Answer.
Stop your vehicle.
Question 18. What does this sign indicate to drivers?
No left turn is allowed at the sign. No right turn is allowed at the sign. No passing is allowed at the sign. No turn around is allowed at the sign.
Answer.
No turn around is allowed at the sign.
Question 19. When you see the letters RR painted on the pavement, you are approaching
A road repair zone. A railroad crossing. A curve on the right. A closed road.
Answer.
A railroad crossing.
Question 20. If you find a speed zone ahead sign, you are approaching
An expressway or freeway. An area where minimum speed limit is 70 miles per hour. An area where the speed limit must not exceed 75 miles per hour. An area where a reduced speed limit has been established.
Answer.
An area where a reduced speed limit has been established.
Question 21. A two-headed arrow with one head pointing straight ahead and the other pointing to the left means.
You may only turn to the right. You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left. You may either proceed straight ahead or merge left. You may only turn to the left.
Answer.
You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left.
Question 22. When you are under emotional or physical stress while driving a vehicle, it is better to
stop driving or have someone else drive. Drive fast and reach the destination as soon as possible. Start talking on the cell phone while driving. Use medication and drive.
Answer.
Stop driving or have someone else drive.
Question 23. To avoid a head-on collision when you see an oncoming vehicle in your lane, you must
increase your speed. Steer right toward the shoulder or curb line. Steer left toward the median. Keep your steering wheel straight.
Answer.
Steer right toward the shoulder or curb line.
Question 24. Which of the following statements is true when driving on highways?
Slow-moving vehicles should use the right lane and fast-moving vehicles should use left lane. Fast-moving vehicles should overtake slower vehicles from right side. Fast-moving vehicles must enter the highway through the deceleration lane. Slow-moving vehicles should use the left lane and fast-moving vehicles should use right lane.
Answer.
Slow-moving vehicles should use the right lane and fast-moving vehicles should use left lane.
Question 25. If you are driving downhill and the down grid is very steep, you must
shift to a lower gear. Press hard on the gas pedal. Turn on your headlights. Remove your seatbelt.
Answer.
Shift to a lower gear.
Question 26. When approaching pedestrians who are walking on or crossing the roadway, you must
blow your horn, slow down, and stop. Accelerate and move quickly. Slow down, yield, and be prepared to stop. Use emergency lights.
Answer.
Slow down, yield, and be prepared to stop.
Question 27. When there are two or more lanes for traffic moving in the same direction, slower vehicles should use
the right lane, except when passing or making a left turn. The center lane. The left lane. The left lane, except when passing or making a left turn.
Answer.
The right lane, except when passing or making a left turn.
Question 28. When you see a solid center line on your side of the road, you must
not increase the speed. Stop your vehicle. Change your lane. Not change your lane.
Answer.
Not change your lane.
Question 29. When approaching an intersection where there are no signs or traffic lights, you must
yield to vehicles on the right. Yield to slow-moving vehicles. Yield to heavy vehicles. Yield to vehicles on the left.
Answer.
Yield to vehicles on the right.
Question 30. What should you do if fog closes in completely while driving, and visibility is reduced to near zero?
Increase the speed and take a detour. Carefully pull as far off the road as possible, and stop. Use low beams. Use high beams.
Answer.
Carefully pull as far off the road as possible, and stop.
Question 31. What does this sign mean?
A safe speed indication for a curve ahead to the right. A minimum suggested speed on a highway. The posted speed limit for a reversing curve. The posted speed limit for a sharp right turn.
Answer.
A safe speed indication for a curve ahead to the right.
Question 32. If a tire suddenly goes flat while driving, you must
try to stop your vehicle on the road. Try to increase the speed to control your vehicle. Try to move to the left side of the road. Hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the vehicle straight.
Answer.
Hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the vehicle straight.
Question 33. The likelihood of an accident increases if the driver is under the influence of
alcohol, drugs or prescription medication. A cup of coffee. A cup of tea. Softly playing music.
Answer.
Alcohol, drugs or prescription medication.
Question 34. A driver must yield the right of way to other vehicles in all of the following situations, except
when reaching an intersection with a green light. When merging right or left. When entering a roundabout. When entering a highway from an alley.
Answer.
When reaching an intersection with a green light.
Question 35. When there are two solid yellow lines in the center, passing is
permitted in both directions. Permitted in one direction. Permitted for heavy vehicles. Not permitted in either direction.
Answer.
Not permitted in either direction.
Question 36. For better visibility during rain, fog and snow, you must keep your vehicles on
Emergency lights. High beam headlights. Low beam headlights. All of the above.
Answer.
Low beam headlights.
Question 37. This figure indicates
the ending of a left lane. A one-way road ahead. The ending of a right lane. A narrow bridge ahead.
Answer.
The ending of a right lane.
Question 38. When two or more lanes of travel are permitted in the same direction, a broken white line is used
to divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in different directions. To indicate the left edge of the roadway. To indicate the right edge of the roadway. To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction.
Answer.
To divide each side of the highway into separate lanes for vehicles traveling in the same direction.
Question 39. If you are driving faster than other traffic on a freeway, you must use
the right-hand lane, the middle or left-hand lane, the shoulder, any lane.
Answer.
The middle or left-hand lane.
Question 40. A vehicle's stopping distance is equal to
the braking distance. The sum of the braking distance and following distance. The sum of the braking distance and reaction distance. The sum of the reaction distance and following distance.
Answer.
The sum of the braking distance and reaction distance. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.